Every morning, millions of people have the same quiet ritual. They turn on the tap, pick up a toothbrush, squeeze a ribbon of paste along the bristles, and look at themselves in the mirror. It is a simple habit, personal, private, almost automatic. Few of us stop to ask a deeper question. Where did these objects come from? And how did the world learn to make them by the billion, without us ever running out?
From the blending tanks to the high-speed filling machines,
Behind
our
that quiet
automated
moment in
lines
front of your
ensure
bathroom
precision.
sink sits an enormous industrial system. It mixes fine powders and liquids into stable paste that defy gravity. It turns soft plastic into tubes that can be squeezed thousands of times without splitting. It molds handles that fit the human hand perfectly, inserts thousands of bristles per minute, and checks that every single tip is smooth enough not to damage your gums. In this film, we step into what you might call the twin factory of oral care. Two production worlds that live side by side. One for toothpaste, one for toothbrushes,
speed is stable at
designed to
50
work
RPM.
together so perfectly that you
Check
never
the
think
vacuum
about them at
pressure
all.
next.
We will follow the journey from raw ingredients and plastic pellets to anonymous tubes and brushes. We will leave out specific brands and marketing.
From raw material storage
Instead,
to high-speed filling and bristle
We will
touching,
treat your morning
every
routine
step
the
of
way
the
an
production
engineer would.
process is
As a pair of products that have to be safe, consistent, and affordable. Every single
The
day,
homogenization process is critical. The mixer ensures a smooth, consistent viscosity before the paste moves to the filling lines.
The shear rate is holding steady at 5,000 RPM.
Good, the viscosity seems correct for this batch.
the story of toothpaste begins in a place that looks much more like a chemical plant than a pharmacy shelf, the mixing hall. To understand the process, you have to understand the substance itself. Toothpaste is a non-Newtonian fluid. Specifically, it is a Bingham plastic. That means it acts like a solid when it's sitting on your brush, but flows like a liquid when you squeeze the tube.
The buffer tanks gently
This
agitate
behavior
the
is
finished
engineered.
batches. From here, the paste travels through these
In
pipelines
large,
to the filling and tufting
Enclosed
lines
silos,
below.
dry ingredients wait. Abrasives like hydrated silica to scrub without scratching.
The factory utilizes
Thickeners like
advanced
xanthan gum
robotics for
to give
precise
it body.
tube formation and filling,
Fluoride
ensuring
sources
high-quality
for
oral
enamel
care
protection.
products.
Nearby, stainless steel tanks hold the liquids. But the most critical ingredient is one you don't see: water. Not tap water, but USP purified water. The factory has its own treatment plant. Reverse osmosis, deionization, UV sterilization. If there is even a single microbe in the water, it will grow inside the tube sitting in your warm bathroom. So purity here is absolute. A typical mixing cycle starts under vacuum. Why vacuum? Because air is the enemy. If you mix paste in open air, you trap bubbles.
Before the caps
Bubbles
travel
make the tube
rapidly
feel
along
spongy.
the guide rails.
Bubbles make the dosing inaccurate. And bubbles can lead to oxidation. High shear mixers break up clumps. The paste transforms from a slurry into a thick, glossy gel. Flavor oils, peppermint, spearmint, wintergreen are added last. They are volatile, so they are dosed carefully to avoid evaporation. Once mixed, the batch isn't done. It travels to a holding tank where it ages or deaerates further, stabilizing its structure before filling.
The plastic pellets are vacuum fed from the drying hopper directly into the injection molding machine.
The paste is ready. Now it needs a home. Modern toothpaste tubes are a marvel of material science. They are usually laminates, 5 or 7 layers of plastic, with a microscopic barrier layer, often EVOH or aluminum, in the middle. This barrier keeps oxygen out and flavor
Every
in.
toothbrush undergoes rigorous inspection,
Without it,
ensuring perfect hygienic
your minty
quality
paste
before
would
packaging.
taste like old plastic
This is crucial
within
in
weeks.
modern oral care production.
In the filling hall, tubes arrive as open cylinders. They stand on their caps, open end facing up. This is critical. Bottom-up filling. The filling nozzle doesn't just squirt paste in. It dives deep into the empty tube, almost touching the cap. As the paste flows, the nozzle lifts up in perfect sync. This
Here we
prevents
see
air
the
pockets from
automated
getting
line,
trapped at the
combining
bottom.
the plain tube and brush into
It
a
ensures a
single twin
solid,
pack, ensuring
dense
maximum
fill.
hygiene.
Once filled, the open end is heated. Hot air blows on the inner rim of the plastic tube.
Here we see the automated case
Cool jaws
packing
clamp it
machine,
shut.
ensuring hygienic
Squish.
and efficient preparation of the
The plastic
twin packs
fuses
for
instantly.
shipment.
Often, a batch code and expiration date are stamped directly into this seal. Checkweighers kick off any tube that is even 1 gram too light. The result is a sealed, safe,
In the modern oral
tamper-evident
care
unit
factory,
ready for the
reach
world.
trucks smoothly handle high storage, moving pallets of unbranded twin packs with precision and safety.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the wall, plastic pellets are becoming tools. Toothbrush handles are made by injection molding. But look closely at your brush. It likely has hard plastic for strength.
This diagram highlights
And soft
the tube
rubber for
filling
grip.
process. We must ensure the paste
This
pipeline
requires
remains
two-shot molding.
completely sterile.
The mold rotates. First shot, polypropylene forms the rigid skeleton. Second shot, thermoplastic elastomer, TPE, is injected over the skeleton to create the soft grip and thumb rest.
Our state-of-the-art facility utilizes the latest
The two
in
materials
hygienic
must
production
bond chemically,
technology
so
to
they don't
ensure
peel
every
apart.
tube meets the highest standards.
Here in the
Then
mixing
comes the
hall,
tufting.
large stainless steel tanks ensure
This
the
is
raw
the most
materials
violent
are
and precise
perfectly
part of the
blended
process.
before moving to the filling lines.
The paste is
Bristles
carefully
start
blended
as
in
long
these
spools
massive
of nylon
vessels before
filament.
moving to the filling lines.
A high-speed
Here,
tufting
precision
machine
and
running at
hygiene
1,000
are
tufts per
paramount.
minute does 3 things at once. It picks a bundle of filaments, it folds them in half. It drives a tiny metal anchor, a staple, into the handle hole to lock them in. But raw-cut nylon
From the
is sharp.
centralized control panel,
It looks like a jagged saw under a
the
microscope.
mixing speed, temperature, and vacuum levels
cannot
for
put this in
optimal
your mouth.
consistency.
It would slice your gums. So the brushes go to end rounding. High-speed diamond sanding discs polish the tips of the bristles. They turn those jagged edges into smooth, soft domes. This step is invisible to the naked eye, but it is the difference between a cleaning tool and a torture device. Newer technology is moving to anchorless tufting. Instead of staples, the bristles are fused directly into the plastic head while it's still hot. This leaves no gaps for bacteria to hide.
The rotational viscometer precisely measures the viscosity, ensuring the toothpaste maintains the ideal consistency for manufacturing and use. The flavor and color dosing station ensures precise formulation in a sterile environment.
The metering pump precisely injects the flavor concentrate directly into the high-volume base paste, ensuring consistent quality.
Here in the buffer tank area, finished toothpaste batches are held under gentle agitation before moving to the filling lines.
Finally, the twins meet. In the co-packaging area, tubes and brushes converge. Packaging here is a battle of trade-offs. It must be strong enough to survive a truck ride, visible enough to sell on a shelf, but easy to open at home without scissors. Robots pick in place. Blister packs are sealed. Cartons are glued. Throughout this whole process, there is a hidden layer of quality control. Microbiologists are swabbing the tanks for bacteria. Stress testers are bending brush handles until they snap to measure resilience. Vision systems are checking label alignment. By the time these objects reach your bathroom, the work is long finished. From your perspective, they are almost disposable. A brush replaced every few months. A tube squeezed into wrinkles and thrown away. But look closely next time. Feel the grip on the handle. Notice the crimp on the tube.
The cap
Taste the
feeding system
consistency of the
ensures
mint.
precise orientation before the tubes move to the
The
capping
Twin Factory
heads.
does not exist to impress us. Its purpose is simple: to make it easy for billions of people to perform a small, important act of self-care without ever thinking about the machines that made it possible. The next time you cap a tube, you are touching the end of a story that began far from your bathroom. In a factory built entirely around your most ordinary habit. Thanks for watching Process First.
The automated pusher precisely inserts the freshly filled tubes into their cartons, maintaining the highest level of hygienic efficiency.